Tough choice with Kazeem, Rahman. Would you rather? Tough choice. Only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. I'm your blessed and highly favored host, Kazeem Rahman. On the hot seat today, one of our returning champions. I'll say it again. One of our returning champions. He is my good friend, my brother in. I was gonna say brother in Nigerian blood, but I didn't know how to. Yeah, you know what I mean. AJ Faji is back. How you doing, AJ?
We out here, man. What's really good? Whose voice was that talking about alpaca?
What? Oh, that's Cal Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
That was Cal. yeah. Very funny guy.
Yeah.
Put him in the intro. You know, we have new intro music. Trying to do this. AJ, are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Guys, you know how we do it here.
So
We don't
excited.
really waste any time. The game is tough choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause. And at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now, AJ, it is time for our constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month gets the same first question. AJ Faji, would you rather have a small rain cloud hover over someone when you're annoyed, or create a personal rainbow whenever you're happy?
The small rain cloud is hovering over someone else,
Yes,
so I'm just spiting that person when I'm
Yes.
annoyed.
basically. No one has to know you have these powers if you don't want them to know.
I don't think I have, or I don't want to have that much running ire against the person. So I'm gonna go with the
rainbow.
rainbow. Yeah.
Okay, is there a reason why you want to go to rainbow? Is it only because
It's more positive
you're
than
not
I
that
think.
petty?
And yeah, it's more positive. I'd rather be more positive, and I don't want to. I never like spending excess amounts of energy on people I don't like. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be thinking about them, and I don't want to be gaining that much pleasure from their suffering.
Yeah, I never even.
It might be a one-off thing, like if you piss me off to that level, but
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't need that every month. I don't want you to cross my mind every month. I feel like on some
It's
level,
not every month. It's anytime.
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 Oh, okay.
Exactly. You don't. That's the thing. You don't have to use the power.
I feel like on some level though, if I'm doing that when I'm angry, then that person continues to have space in my head, and they're
Yes.
living rent free in my head.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking about them wanting to make them feel bad.
No,
So I'd rather go.
but it's only the power would be.
I
AJ,
take it
you're
you
talking
went
to
with
me.
the rain cloud.
Huh? I'm thinking about the rain cloud only
Okay.
because of this.
Mm-hmm.
The power is simpler than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you. You piss me off. Boom. Rain cloud. And then that's it. Rain cloud's like maybe.
Oh well, if it's
5
like
minutes.
a gag, then yeah, that's more fun.
Exactly. To rain cloud
Yeah.
over someone, but it's
Yeah.
not like, it's raining over their head for the next 5 hours. No. It's only like 5-10 minutes, and then you go on about your business.
Okay.
Right? So it's not like I get what you're saying. If the power makes you keep someone in your mind consistently, that's a problem. And I don't want that power. But if I'm talking to a bank teller and he's being a dick, rain cloud.
Okay.
Right? If I'm talking to an officer, he's being an asshole. Rain cloud.
Interesting.
Right? I would do that. I would use it for just purposes most of the time. I would still be a little corrupt. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie.
For me, it seems like it would be more fun if they know I'm the one that did it.
Yeah, but if they know it's you, then eventually you're gonna have to defend yourself, because I'm gonna try to fight somebody. if I know it's always you.
But you think me having the power to put rain over your head, fighting me would be a good idea? I'm the only one with powers in this scenario.
Yeah.
Who knows what else I'm capable of?
Oh yeah, you're right. If you're thinking logically, if we're thinking with the logic, then yes. Who knows what else we're capable of?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Rainbow.
You're still doing rainbow.
I'm still doing rainbow.
I'm gonna go rain
Positivity
cloud.
2024.
I like the rainbow, but I don't like the rainbow because I feel like the rainbow would just be like too positive. Honestly, I don't
goes
know.
against your
For
nature.
this time, it's just, I don't know. Maybe next episode I will do the rainbow, but right now I gotta go rain cloud. Just seems cooler. All right. That was our constant choice.
Constant.
Let us continue. Would you rather Live in a world where all transactions must be paid with song verses instead of money, or in a society where you trade chores with your neighbors as currency.
Original songs. We need to make songs.
Song lyrics. How hard do I want to make this? I will say are the songs that are out, right? You don't have to create music.
Okay, so
But song
I need to
lyrics.
sing it, and that's how I pay.
You need to sing it, and that's how you pay. And I'll even add another layer to it. If you're a good singer, you can afford more things.
Oh, so it's
Current-
basically the only currency is your singing ability. And
Singing ability and song lyrics. If you're just listen.
But you say you're not making original songs, so it's
No,
your singing ability.
the song lyrics that are out. So I would say that a Beyonce song sung is worth more than a Metallica song, if that makes sense.
I mean, to black people,
To black people.
to white people, I'm
yeah,
sure
you're
they
right.
feel very differently.
You're right. So we would have to work on that, the level of currencies.
I'm really interested in how
Right.
you're stratifying these songs, and
I don't know.
so like you're saying but then it's like I could still sing a Metallica song,
Yes.
but that's so like
But
the
this is
lyrics don't really come into play then, because it's not like a person has more or less access to the lyrics.
Mm. Okay, words matter. Transactions must be paid with song verses instead of money. So it doesn't matter how you sing then. It's just song verses. Is this too complicated?
It's not too common. I don't see how it seems like everybody would have the exact same amount of money in that.
Yeah, maybe it may be. Maybe.
So this is a communist society you're working on.
I will, you know what? I will at a risk of being canceled in the future. I will say yes. This
All
is
right.
going to be a socialistic communist society.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're making a socialistic society, basically Stalin with.
Yes. Stalin with a little Bush.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Right?
All right.
Stalin without the killing and a little Bush, a sprinkle
Just
of
like Stalin with Napster is basically what you're
Stalin
doing.
with Napster,
All right.
sprinkle of Obama, because little diplomacy, add a little statesmanship to it.
Statesmanship.
Right.
And the other option was what again?
Trade chores with neighbors as currency.
No, just do the song
song
one,
lyrics.
because the chores, that's actually more work.
Yeah,
It's always going to be more work. What is less work than singing? That's why
Yeah.
everybody wants to sing. Everybody
actually,
wants
you know
to be a
what?
pop star.
You're right. That's a fair statement. I at first I was thinking I'll just do chores, but I realized I can clean my apartment fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I can do the same for someone else's apartment because I don't naturally know where everything's
Yeah,
supposed
if
to
you
go.
go to like Drake's house, it's going to be a lot
Oh,
more
yeah.
cleaning to do over there.
Yeah. Thank you for thinking Drake's about to be my neighbor. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
We
That's
gotta
a
think
good.
big.
Speak things
2024.
into existence in 2024. Yeah, we'll do
Amen.
the song lyrics. All right. Would you rather have all political decisions made through competitive baking contest or have a council of wise but slightly eccentric wizards in charge of the government?
The bacon thing, that just sounds humorous. That's going to be.
Baking contest. All political decisions. That means like
So the politicians are the bakers.
politicians have to bake.
And the better baker.
Will win the argument and get their policy.
Okay.
Or slightly eccentric wizards. They're wise, but they're whimsical.
Whimsical.
And they're wizards. I think I'll do the baking.
I think I'll do the wizards. I like
a
whimsy. I like mystical, ethereal type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll do the wizards.
I would
There's
think,
a lot gonna go wrong in either scenario, obviously, but I think
I'm
I like
try-
the idea of magic.
I'm trying to think now. I think I'll do the wizards too because I'm thinking of just regional, just thinking of like the regional politics of this nation. Most people in the South, most politicians that are Republican are in the South, and most people from the South can cook,
Can bake their ass
Very
off.
well.
Paula Deen.
right? If we do, like, I don't think anyone in New York is a good baker like that, right? If I say cook a cornbread, if they're making croissants, cool.
I'll say the
New York.
average person, but I would say the top of the top probably travels to New York, like
Yeah.
top pastry chefs and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But do you think the politicians? Do you think those New York? What's more?
No,
what's
the New York
more
politicians
exactly.
probably can cook less because that's
Exactly.
the whole thing. We're modern. I don't need to cook.
Exactly.
Or need to outsource that to Uber Eats.
Right? Exactly. So do you think and we're just talking about politicians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because a chef doesn't want to go into politics.
Right.
But a banker will want to go into politics. A community organizer want to go into politics. Right? And so many times I've seen Republican commercials where it's like, hey, she's a mom.
That's the thing.
Right? But every time you see a
Literally,
liberal commercial,
this would flip it to where Republicans would sweep the Democrats
Yeah.
because they focus more on quote unquote family values and
Yes.
and the family unit, and part of the family unit is cooking and part of
Yeah.
cooking is baking. So
yeah.
it would definitely change how the political landscape works.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these wizards.
Yeah,
I gotta take these wizards.
magic.
I
At
gotta
least
take
then
these
it's like
wizards.
you get screwed over, but you don't know why.
I think for the most part they'll be okay. I think they'll definitely be annoying.
The Wizards.
The wizards, only because I'm thinking
There's always going to be a Voldemort in there.
Yeah, exactly. When I think wizards and whimsical, I'm thinking a mixture of the genie from Aladdin and like Dumbledore and Voldemort,
Okay.
and like Gandalf. Like if you
Yeah.
get those, like genie, Voldemort, Gandalf, and Dumbledore,
And you said slightly eccentric.
slightly eccentric. Like happy to be here, guys, but it's
But
still
also
Voldemort.
a slightly eccentric evil wizard is capable
it's
of a lot.
yeah, exactly. When they can do some fuck shit and then they can explain it because they're so positive and eccentric.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
I'll still
suck,
go with the
but
Wizards.
I'll still go with the Wizards. Would you rather be with someone who can only express their feelings through mime acts, or with a partner who communicates exclusively in rhyme? This isn't that hard.
I'd go with the rhyme.
You gotta go with the rhyme.
The mime thing would get annoying real quick.
Mime thing. There's no words in miming. How can you I don't understand mimes as is.
Yeah.
I don't understand a mime as is.
Basically, you're basing everything off your ability to play Pictionary. It's
Yeah.
like
Not even Pictionary.
not Pictionary. Which one's the
Whatever the taboo.
Charades.
It's charades.
Charades.
There we go. Charades. No, and I suck at charades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. So yeah, I think we gotta go with
Rapper.
the rhyme. I mean, the rhyming is gonna get annoying too,
will eventually.
but I think you'll get used to it. I don't think your partner is gonna be liked by any of your friends.
I mean, that's how a lot of people
But-
talking like fairy tales and stuff like that will be eventually annoying, but I mean, you can still get information out relatively
that's
quickly. I
true.
won't have to be woken up because you need to tell me that there's a fire by miming it.
Yeah, that would suck. You're absolutely right. Would you rather your savings multiply whenever you tell a joke, but decrease whenever with every bad pun, or have a magical wallet that refills with money every morning, but only in the smallest denominations? Every time you bomb, your savings decrease. Every time you make people laugh, your savings increase. Or basically, do you trust yourself to make money, or do you want residual income?
But the thing is, there's no limit on the amount of money that's being refilled.
There's no limit. No.
One, I'm constantly making money versus the other, where I'm making money sometimes, depending on how well I'm rocking out.
No,
I mean, one
think-
is like
I think we're-
motivation to keep
Yeah.
putting out good comedy.
But I think we're really good comedians, and I
Mhm.
think we can. I think we are skilled enough to be able to continually make people laugh.
Of course.
I also think we're artists in the sense of we're still gonna try to make you laugh the way I want you to laugh.
But you see, that's the thing, because that's the crux of the problem there. If you say I only make money when I make you laugh, then I'm more inclined to try and perpetually be killing. People that are perpetually killing aren't necessarily the greatest comics.
No.
Because, like, Patrice O'Neal said, you want half the room to be laughing and half the room to be horrified.
Yes.
So that's how great comedy comes about. So if half the room is horrified, I'm losing money. So I'll probably go with the wallet.
Yeah.
Although the other one, The other one, there's incentive to keep on rocking out, but it doesn't incentivize me to rock out the way I want.
Also, and again, because words matter here,
Yeah.
right? The one option says your savings multiply by like 2 or 3 or 4, right? And the other one just says your wallet refills with money every morning, but only in the smallest denominations.
Okay.
Now,
so that's exponential growth versus
versus just consistent
income.
Yes, of course.
Man, maybe I'll switch it back.
Passive income is great.
Yeah.
But if I'm only getting $1 bills in my wallet,
But then $1 bills
can add up.
Yeah.
$1. Listen, if you get $50 free dollars every day, it adds up.
Yeah,
Whether
and
you
if you're
realize
putting it
or
into
not.
if you're putting that into $50 free dollars a day,
Yeah.
$350 a week, $1,400 a month, just going into like stocks or something.
Yeah, just going into something.
Yeah, I'll take the risk and still do the other one.
Right. But do you feel like you could still be a good artist?
It would make me a worse artist.
It would make me a worse comedian.
Yeah.
Because I would just eventually, honestly, I'd probably just quit. I'd probably just want to do 30 minutes of just regular material. That's that's not controversial. That's just straight down the middle.
Because it'll make you bland. You're going to become vanilla.
Yeah.
You're going to become broad. You're going to be that guy that
I'm going to be on
makes
clips.
people laugh, but you're talking about
nothing. Talking about nothing.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. So I got to go with the wallet on this one.
Yeah.
I got to go.
I'm going to go with the wallet too.
Yeah. Also because, again, it says it decreases with every bad joke. Right? It says it multiplies.
So it multiplies when you're doing well,
Good.
but it decreases with a bad joke. But a bad joke doesn't necessarily mean
you're doing bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just you're creating bad comedy.
Yes.
Oh, well, then that's different then. Because if it only decreases when you're making bad jokes, and that's incentivizing to make good jokes.
It's
and even if I'm not necessarily killing, I'm not losing money
exponentially.
I'm only losing money when I'm putting out bad comedy.
It doesn't say it's divided. It just says it decreases.
Yeah.
It's
but with bad jokes, not with people not laughing. Not if I'm
with
bombing.
if one joke
because you can bomb with good jokes.
Oh,
you definitely can bomb with good jokes. For instance, going back to the Patrice example, there's quote unquote times he was bombing, but the material is very innovative.
Yeah, that's true. We'll simplify it and just say when you're making them laugh, multiplies. If you're not making them laugh, it decreases.
Well, that's different. Then I'm going back to the wallet thing.
Then we have to go
I'd rather
back to
do
the
my
wallet.
comedy the way I want to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Would you rather have the ability to turn into a bird but only when sneezing, or become invisible but only during full moons?
I can choose when I become invisible, or I have to become invisible.
You have the ability to become invisible only during full moons.
And I have the ability to become a bird.
But you have to sneeze first. A genuine sneeze.
And a sneeze isn't...
Yeah.
Well, you can... I don't know. I guess you could sniff pepper or something.
You can sniff pepper. Yeah.
I would go with invisibility.
Really?
I think flight is overrated sometimes. Especially when I'm a bird.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I guess it's like a bird, that's still like labor. Like if I had like the power of flight, like Superman or something like that.
And sneeze. Yeah, a bird, you're still flapping wings.
Yeah.
You're still burning
I
calories.
get there, I'm tired. I need to take a nap after flying to Madrid.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Why the fuck would you fly to Madrid?
Hey, man, I like traveling,
From Los
man.
Angeles?
You need to diversify.
Bro, birds go into the ocean to die. They don't cross the Pacific
What
like
are you
that.
talking about?
Birds.
They definitely... You're saying there's no migration?
Not like that, I don't think.
What? Yes, there is.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think so. I'll look it up. Email toughchoice@outlook.com if you disagree with me. Because I'm not gonna lie. I said I'd look it up and then I realized I'm not doing that. Tough choice science is tough choice science.
He said birds go to the ocean and die. What?
Yeah. No. I don't think there's a big
birds migrate. That's a thing.
Across the Pacific though.
I don't know about the Pacific.
Like, I mean, up and down, yes, because they can land, but I don't think they're
no. I don't think they're flying over.
I don't think they're crossing oceans.
No.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I mean. Because you said you're gonna fly to Madrid.
But you said it like, you said it like they actually go to the ocean to die.
Some of them do.
Which bird does that?
I don't know. Some birds fly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Here's how I know this.
Mm-hmm.
A Simpsons episode.
Man, this dude out here tripping.
It was definitely a Simpsons episode.
We're just a bunch of
where
National Geographic.
Where Homer Simpson was trapped in the ocean and he saw a bird and he's like, well, some birds fly to the ocean to die, and the bird like flew to the ocean and then just dropped. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's not true now.
Interesting.
But I don't know. Email toughchoice@outlook.com and we can see what's going on here, because I don't know. I don't know anymore. So what are you choosing? Invisibility?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the invisibility, fam.
Okay. Would you rather have all your clothes be self-cleaning but sing loudly when dirty? Okay. Or have shoes that give you the ability to jump over buildings but squeak loudly with every step? Your clothes can clean themselves, but when they are dirty, they are loud as fuck. Or your shoes, you can leap over buildings, which means you can jump from here to your work, essentially. But
leaping over buildings, that's different from leaping over a building is different from
leaping far.
From here to
high.
work. One might say leaping from here to work is flying.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn. All right, I don't want the shoes then. I'll take the clothes.
Yeah,
no, I don't want the clothes. I'll take the shoes.
Because you're saying basically, do I have self-cleaning clothes or can I fly the way it's written right now?
You have self-cleaning clothes, but when they are dirty, they are loud.
They're loud, yeah.
Or you have shoes that can make you jump really high, but they squeak all the time.
They squeak all the time, but I can fly. So
technically.
I can fly somewhere and then take them off and have a bag with another pair of shoes.
Come on, AJ, you know what it means. You know what it means. You may not take these shoes off.
You may not take the shoes off.
If you're using the shoes for the day, you're using the shoe. You don't have to use them every day. You're using the shoes.
Why are you bogarting when I can't switch my game up? What if I have a basketball game?
Oh. If you want them to be basketball shoes.
Yeah, I'm switching it up. I can use it.
Yeah. If they were basketball shoes, I would just go to schools every day, and then just do dunk contests.
Yeah.
I can jump, right?
Yeah, and if I could leap over a building, I could jump the length of a basketball court. So I could be an NBA star.
You could be an NBA star to an extent.
Extent to what?
Right? If you can, it's like, yeah, you can be an NBA.
Technically, you know what? Question. If you jump from behind the free throw line, is that counted as a 3-pointer? Behind the 3-point line.
No.
Why?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know. No, yeah, it does. It does.
That's instant 3-point play every play.
Technically it does. Because if you start at the free throw line but you jump forward, even if you land inside the 3-point line, it's still a 3-pointer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you jump forward, right, and you land in the
that's a 3-pointer.
It's a 3-pointer. Yeah.
I'll go with the flying shoes.
If you dunk from the 3-point line, that's a 3-pointer.
I think it might be. I don't know if there's a rule against it.
I don't think so. I'll look it up. I won't. Email toughchoice@outlook.com and we'll look it up. So yeah.
I'm gonna go with the shoes.
I'll go with the shoes, but I wouldn't care to be in the NBA. I think I would just go to like middle schools everywhere and be like, all right, kids, make sure you do right in school and don't do drugs. We're about to start dunking. And then, you know what I mean? Just get some guys that can actually dunk.
One-man globe-trotting team.
No. Get some guys that can actually dunk. And then I'm the finale where I dunk from the 3-point line.
Every time.
Every single time. Easy. Right? Charge the school $10,000. All the kids are happy.
That's light work.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna go with the shoes,
and
fam.
You do like 3 schools a day.
Oh my gosh! Imagine level of stunting.
Exactly. Right, listen,
they wouldn't be ready.
We're doing these shoes. We're doing these shoes. All right, guys. Now it is time for our final choice. It is a hire, fire, retire. Now, AJ, it's been a while since you've been here. We have changed the final choice. It is no longer marry, fuck, kill. Right now, it's hire, fire, retire.
What prompted the change?
I just didn't like marry, fuck, kill anymore. Honestly, I didn't like saying I was gonna kill Beyonce every single time.
Why don't you want to marry Beyonce?
It was just funny.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we might
The amount of people that
listen.
would be furious
We
with
have
you.
had some
The
complaints.
beehive.
We might bring marry, fuck, kill back. Some people don't like hire, fire, retire. Right? I read your emails. I understand. But right now, we're going to do hire, fire, retire. We'll see. Now, what is hiring? This is the business of AJ Faji. Right? So who is doing a good job and you want them on your team. Right?
Okay.
Now, fire. This person, it's not that you don't like them, but they do need to stop.
Stop what?
Anything they're doing in their
okay.
lives.
Drop them. Okay.
Right? Now, retire means retire. They've put in so much work that they've earned the right to not have to work anymore.
Okay.
Now, AJ Faji, your three choices are Beyonce, forever and always. Since this is a Nigerian episode, we will go Davido or Davido, depending on your dialect. And we will go with Burna Boy.
All right.
Two Nigerian powerhouses. So Beyonce, Davido, Burna Boy, AJ, what are your choices?
Why didn't you just make them all three Nigerian or all three?
We're still using Beyonce.
Oh.
Beyonce will always be our constant.
Oh, okay. Well, I would hire Burna Boy.
Hire Burna Boy. Okay. He's killing it right now.
Yeah.
Sold out Madison Square by himself.
Yep.
Right?
First African to sell out a stadium in America.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Davido didn't do. He only does arenas. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't do football stadiums.
What's the difference between a stadium and an arena?
Huh?
Arena?
Football stadium?
Stadium's bigger?
Stadium's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would retire Beyonce and fire Davido.
Okay.
Davido, I like that song Fire, but for the most part, I never was drawn to his stuff as much as like Burna Boy and Wizkid.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about
Wizkid. I
Wizkid.
to them more.
Yeah. If Wizkid was in this, I'd hire Wizkid immediately. Made in Lagos is one of my favorite albums of all time.
But then Burna Boy has African Giant and then Love Domini. Those two albums are spectacular.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
And then Beyonce, she's won a lot. I think she can. She some might say she could retire now if she wanted to anyway.
Yeah, technically she can start doing it. All right, I'm gonna fire Beyonce. I don't think she's going to retire ever, so she needs to stop and give other people a chance.
She'd do like a Vegas residency.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think Beyonce would do that. I think Beyonce would do
too big for a residency.
I think she's too big for a residency. That's why I think. That's like saying, think of it this way. Do you think Kanye would ever do a Vegas residency?
But I don't think, but I think but Beyonce is like more stable than Kanye. I just don't think you can get Kanye to sit still for that amount of time.
Then? You think Jay-Z would be
probably too big. I see your point.
He's too big for a residency. All due respect to Usher, right? But Usher is a Vegas act. Usher lends himself to be a Vegas performer. Like he'll put on a show.
Beyonce doesn't?
Like that. Yes, but Beyonce wouldn't do a Vegas residency at like a casino. She would do a Vegas residency in like a stadium. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. She wouldn't do a Vegas residency where it's like a small theater and you performing and blah, 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 and it's every single day. No, she would say every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in Vegas at the Raiders Stadium, I'm going to put on a show. And it would sell out instantly, but still. You know what I mean? Like that. All right. Fire Beyonce. I'm going to retire Davido only because I can't fire him. I think he's done a lot. I think he needs to. He's a very good songwriter. I don't like his songs that he puts out himself.
He says songwriter. I don't think he writes any of his. Davido?
Yeah.
He writes his songs?
He writes for Chris Brown a lot.
Davido does?
Yes.
He writes Afro beats for Chris Brown.
No. The Robitussin song?
Yeah?
He wrote that song.
Davido did?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
He don't have to rethink that. I didn't know Davido was that talented.
He gives people songs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's very talented. That's what I'm saying. He's with all respect to him. I just don't like the music he picks for himself. He's like that. It's like I don't always like all of Babyface's music, but Babyface wrote most of Boyz II Men's catalog. So
Okay.
I can't like hate on baby's face.
I was really wondering where this baby face reference was
Right?
gonna
Like
come.
that.
Like, what?
There we go, baby.
I was like, where is he going with this?
Yeah. So yeah, and of course I'll hire Burna Boy. He's very
Very talented, incredible performer.
Incredible performer.
Ashake is an even better performer, I might say.
I like him. I like his album too. His
Yeah.
album's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to
All right,
front.
guys. That is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's KAZEEM. Our audio engineer is QueezyLeo. Look him up at Ayo Queezy, and I'll put his information in the show notes. Look him up for all your editing needs. If you have a tough choice question or a marry, fuck, kill, or a hire, fire, retire, I keep messing that up, you want us to consider, always email toughchoice@outlook.com. AJ, where can we find
Booyakasha.
you?
It's your boy AJ Faji. Find me at AJFAJI on all social media platforms. Check me out at the Comedy Store all the time. Funny man doing funny things.
All right. And we'll put all of that in the show notes. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been AJ Faji. You guys have been amazing. Bye. Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. Would you rather? Tough Choice only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.